Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 2019 with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. Right, this is going to be the last episode of the... Well, not the last... well, actually, yes. It is the last episode of MP. Pretty much, me and Sinky going to call it a day on this map, and then we're going to move to another map. It's also going to be the last ever episode of Farming Simulator that you're going to see. I'm still going to do the streams, don't get me wrong, but when I start streaming again. Okay, Sinky, thank you very much. He used to tell me he's only on until 7 PM because he's got work and stuff. But this is potentially going to be the last episode. Now, the reasons I'm going into doing that, the reason why I'm doing that is because of views. The views on Farming Simulator have been very sparse. 5, 6, 7 views per episode of anything I do, unless it's a mod showcase or something like that. So it's becoming to a point where it's not really worth my time. It's not worth your time or your time of me uploading it. So I'm still going to do MP with sort of Sinky and maybe do some highlights on Facebook. But as for episodes of Farming Simulator, unless you guys and girls say otherwise, I'm afraid it's going to be the last episode of Farming Simulator. Anyway, I'm going to go around and show you guys and girls what's going on with all the both our farms. As you can see, I've got the logging script in, which I'm probably not going to use now. I don't know if I can sell those. But what we're going to do, before I tell Sinky to go and start selling everything, I'm going to save the game. So if we do ever want to come back here and play on this map again, we can, and it'll be as we left it before we sold everything off. But we are planning to move to Wildlands, or Wild West. That's where we're moving to. If you guys and girls want to see that as a thing, again, you need to let me know, and also let me know about all my other Farming Simulator stuff which I've done in the past. If you want to see just the MP, just to say, look, I just want to see the MP. If you want to see Farming Simulator, whatever I get up to as a whole, then just say, look, I want you to continue Farming Simulator in its entirety. Whatever you get up to, I'll watch. What I need you guys and girls' input, and I need you guys and girls' support for doing that. He's going a bit slow. We've got that on. I've got that on Courseplay. It's going to collect some straw. You might be wondering why. Because I've got straw there. It's pretty much. All I've done is I expanded out here, and I put some greenhouses down here, which are going, generating me some money. I've got a load of pallets of onions and a few pallet bags of potatoes. That's still not really ready. I might just take that out and sell it anyway, just for S&Gs. So I'll throw that there. This one seems to just like, look at the amount of pallets it produces in very quick succession. I don't know how much they pay, but anyway, this is pretty much my farm. I've got, I probably didn't show you, I've been planting a load of trees around, a load of these trees, and pine trees around, and what was it, the spruce, sorry. See, this is already, I fertilised this, and I actually just bought this manure spreader, but I'll be selling it today. But once we, I'll probably, again, I'll be coming back periodically to this every now and again just to have a muck around on it. It could be me and Sinky's muck around map, in a sense. If we want to really muck around and do anything we can do that. We've got that option. He's going real slow. God knows why. But anyway, I'll leave him to doing what he's doing. I'll go and show you Sinky's map briefly. Well, Sinky's farm. Sinky's still got all these bits and pieces. Pretty much what we've agreed. If he wants to use his BGA or his if he really wants to put stuff in his shop, he can. That's options available. I think he's just eating his dinner, or he's just trying to eat his dinner at the moment. I've just told him basically start selling stuff once I say go sell. Here's go sell. The only sort of like factor we've got, if we need to use the BGA and put stuff into the BGAs, you can. If you don't want to use it, then don't. I'll pretty much sell mine after midnight. I think putting everything into the BGA is going to give me all my silage into the BGA. That is going to give me a better yield than if I sell it to this bale sale point. He's got some sort of like orchards going on here, some more greenhouses going on here. He's got his van here as well and his little workshop. Doesn't necessarily didn't need that with our mod, but because look, if I walk up to that, I can't because that's not mine to fix. But there's I've got the fix from anywhere mod on the. He's got a few of these as well. Got a couple of them set up with some bales stuck in there. Yeah, I said it's like the reason why we're moving. I said to Sinky, look, do you fancy a new map? And he said, actually, yeah, in a sense, yeah, the new map wouldn't do any harm. It looks like he's already starting to sell stuff. Looks like he's sold. I don't know if he sold this after I told him to sell this or not. But this is cow pasture was just here. And he's got a pile of manure there. That's why I got rid of my manure. I know he had issues. So he might have sold this already at some point, because he did move all these cows over to. Oh no, he's selling it all over here. So he's starting to sell his stuff. But he had his cow stuff set up here. He had that same thing as I've got set up. So he's already making a start. Yeah, I'd say he's already going to sell stuff. So that's my little way of telling him it's alright, we're going to clear. He's going to clear everything anyway. It looks like he's made a start on it. It's not a big issue. As I say, it's a shame we didn't get to see what his farm looked like before he sold everything, but it was quite a good looking farm. I just need to know whether he wants to. Well, I'm going to sell to my BGA anyway. So it looks like he's sold everything. If we have a brief look at what he's got, he's already got over 2 million. He had 1.8 million initially, and I've got 1.5 or just over 1.5 million. So what I'm going to do, it's going to be a close run thing. I'm not going to say who is going to win. I hope Sinky will win, but I've got quite a lot of stuff in my silo, so that may be a factor. But he may have a hidden silo somewhere which I'm not aware of. But basically what I'll do is I'll do a jump cut, because you don't want. Well, I'll make a start on driving and selling stuff. Well, get Courseplay to start selling stuff. Right. And start selling. I would get used course. Well, I don't know whether to use Courseplay or not. It's going to seem a bit rinse and repeat otherwise. I'll do a couple myself, just so I can talk to you guys and girls. Again, I apologise for anyone that watches all my videos, and again, I've been like sorting a lot, tying up a lot of loose ends, basically reference to streaming. I need to get a lot of loose ends sorted out before I can really start streaming. That's not actually, it's still in a straw because it looks like it's already full. I'll sell a little bit, then I'll go back to selling. Is that really already full? He's already finished. I've just emptied a little bit off of it. Let's quickly peer over here. Yeah, that was almost full, pretty much. And he's already at his finishing point, so let's stop him from working. He's probably left bits, but I'm not overly fast. It might get us a little bit. He's got a little bit left there, so I'll drive that off screen. I'll drive that to the sell point and get rid of it. But anyway, I'll just leave that part there. Let's start, and then once I've sort of like, I'll do a few sells, and then I'll come back to you once I've sold everything. Now, if you guys and girls are thinking, well, that's horrible, why are you getting rid of Farming Simulator, or stop playing, or stop recording Farming Simulator? Again, like I said, it's down to views. I'm on the wrong side of the road. It's down to views. Well, no, I was on the right side of the road. It's all down to views, unfortunately. It's like I said. Now, it's not that I don't appreciate the people that do actually watch this. I do appreciate people do still watch this. Those 7-8 people that do watch each and every episode. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate that. But if you think about it this way, and it's purely, in a sense, it's a bit selfish, but it benefits. Oops, I pressed the pause button. It benefits the community in a sense, because if I'm not tied up, he's already sold his greenhouse. If I'm not tied up, sort of like recording and or editing and or uploading Farming Simulator videos, then I'm sort of free to do other stuff, and I can diversify a bit more for the time that I do have. So I can find new games and everything else to sort of like play. You gonna tip? Oh, it's in the wrong section. That's why. That's for bales, and that's for straw. Let that empty out. So it's a with a heavy heart. I do it, and like I said, I will still be doing the odd occasional live stream on Farming Simulator. Probably more live streams than on this than anything else, because I find this easier to live stream to than anything else. It's just with aspects to recording. It just, because you've got to bear in mind. Right, this is typically what happens. If I do a half-hour recording of this, or a 45-minute I try and aim for 30 minutes, but let's say it drags over. Let's say 35 to 40 minutes of this. Then it takes me what, about another 45 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes to render or edit the video. Then it takes me another, what, hour, well, half hour to 45, well, minimum 45 minutes to an hour to upload the said videos, depending on the duration and length of them. And once I've done that, then obviously I have to then sort of like do all the whole typing everything out and sort of like setting up the thimbles and everything else, and then posting it live for you guys and girls to watch. And once it's a case of you do it, and then it's like, right, great, okay, that is a good video, and then you think, right, that's, and I try to sort of like do fairly good videos where I can. I know not all my videos are brilliant, and I admit that, but I always do the best what I can with what I got. So when I see sort of like 7-8 views on it, and I think, okay, that's just taken me all that time to do, and that's 7-8 views on it. Like I said, I'm not saying don't appreciate the views. It's just a case of, it's, when you sort of like look at other YouTubers and they're, not so much bigger than me, but they're getting like 100, 200 views per video that upload, and then you got these big boys that are doing, or big boys and girls that are, getting like 24,000 plus views per video that they do. I'm a long way from that, but then when I've like, so if I go reference to my American Truck Simulator, the last video I did, okay, that is a mod, and I typically get more views on mod showcases. Look how barren it looks. Then I do with my conventional videos, but standard videos where I've not got anything particularly great, it's just a standard truck or whatever, what I'm normally driving, I'm still getting, okay, it's 13, 14 to 20 20 views per video. Right, Sinky's done, so I'm going to quickly see how much he's got. Just empty that. Yeah, typically, 20 views per video, which, is a bit more. It's not a great deal. It's not massive amounts, but it's more than I'm getting off of this. So, it's not that I want to abandon the farming simulator community. It's just a case of, is it really worth my time? Is it really worth your times? But anyway, I digress. Let's see where Sinky's got to aspects. Right, so he's 2.6 million. He sold everything that he has. So he's got nothing left now. If we look at his map, there's nothing left here. I don't know what's going on here. Is that all his tools? Oh, they might be mine. We've still got some bits here. Oh, I see. Still got... you can't sell those pallets. Right, okay. But what I'll do is I'll pause it here and then I'll come back to you boys and girls to when I've sold everything. So then we know everything's gone. He's got his little tractor there. Don't know if he's rented that out on bales and that, but we know roughly what we need to aim for, and say I'll come back once everything's sold and then let you know what the end score is. So I'll see you there. Okay guys, and welcome back. Right, everything's been sold. Sinky went off. He said he had to go off, and so he's left me to sell everything I had, because I still had a considerable amount to sell. Now I've just literally finished selling everything. I probably lost out a little bit because I got a bit fed up going back and forth selling everything from the main yard, and so I just sold the main yard with everything in it. Or the main silo of everything in it. I probably lost out a little bit there, because I think if I'd sold everything by hand I could have probably got a better price. I wouldn't even like to guess. I'd probably say at least another million, maybe 2 million, but that would be a wild stab in the dark. Everything's been sold, all the land's been sold. Sinky didn't actually sell his land, so I sold it on his behalf. But this is his end total and this is my end total. I'm making a note of that now, so then I can show Sinky that or whatever, and so then he's got an idea of what's going on. But I thought it was going to be a close run thing, but I figured maybe this may be a situation, because I've had all that grain still stored away and everything else. I did wonder if that was going to be the case. It's a shame. I'd rather have Sinky won, to be fair, but it is what it is. What I'll do is, now I've made a note of those figures, we'll carry those figures over into the next MP. And which will be on Wild West, and so when we start that, that's the amount of money we'll start off with. But I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this episode. If you did, again guys and girls, please feel free to like and comment down below. If you didn't like this for any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. Again, leave comments down below. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see maybe more of this or anything else that I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so then you're aware as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.